Hey family, it's Dr. Pyant, Mindset for Freedom. How are you? I hope you're doing well. Take your breath, slow down your vagus nerve, and today we're going to talk about awareness will wipe out ignorance. Okay, awareness. I want you to be aware of your thoughts. I want you to be aware of your ego. I want you to be aware of these terms, your subconscious mind. Okay? So when you become aware, then you know. And when you know what you know, can't nobody tell you nothing and you won't forget it. See, you can read a book and you can forget what you read. But when you know what you know, nobody can take that from you. So we want to talk about awareness because we need to become aware as to always be aware of who you are. You know, I'm big on that. I talk about it because listen, if you don't realize that you are connected to the source and that God is not a man in the sky, Jesus is not a man in the sky. Jesus is not, now don't get mad with me, where you going to meet after you die. I'm talking about the living, the true omnipresent inside of us. I'm talking about the Spirit of God. I ain't talking about the man Jesus, you know, he had the Spirit of God. We're not going into no religious stuff. I'm just trying to bring you into my understanding and my consciousness and my awareness of why I use certain words and why I want you to understand that you and I, we are connected to something, baby. And this fire, this breath, this spirit that is in us, you know, when you were in church, they call it the Ruach HaKodesh, the Holy Spirit, but it's the presence of God. It is in us. Okay? And you've got to know it. How do I know it, Dr. Pine? Because he created you. Only everything was created by God. There was nothing, nobody, nowhere that wasn't created by God. That's how you know. Okay? You know, I used to only be able to connect to the presence when I was in church. You know, I'm a church girl. Been in church 25, 30 years all my life. And connected to the presence. Or when I was in my prayer closet, you know, I prayed a lot connected to the presence. I didn't learn about the stillness. I didn't learn about stilling myself and going inward to connect to the presence. My God, my God, my God, when I learned that, when I learned how to calm myself down, to just be still. That's why I teach you to breathe. Take that breath through your nose. Let your belly expand. Hold it for 7. I am worthy. I am love. I am joy. I am peace. I am grateful. I want to tell you, I want you to speak these thoughts over your life every day because the ego and the subconscious mind work without you. They don't need your permission. They don't need our permission to come on. It's always on, okay? But when you reprogram the subconscious mind, see now you don't need nobody to tell you that you're not worthy. You don't need nobody to tell you that you're not good enough. You don't need anybody to talk to remind you of your failed relationships. You don't need anybody to tell you that you don't feel like you so and so and so. It doesn't matter because you are going to tell you, I am worthy. Speak it over your life. I am good enough. I am loved and I am loved. I was always loved. You see, you were always loved. We were always worthy, no matter what the experiences that you've gone through, that I've gone through, the mistakes that we call mistakes, but we now know that we on earth as a learning school and that we need to learn from things, right? So the things that we had to learn from, because there's 2 ways to learn. Sometimes you learn through pain, and sometimes you learn through knowing that God sends a teacher, you connect to the presence, to the energy, and you wake up. So I want to talk to you about staying aware so that you're not ignorant of being able to control your mind. Is that okay? Keep those thoughts coming every day and every way. I'm getting better and better. Speak over your life. I am worthy. I am love. I am loved. All of my needs are met. Every day and every way, I'm getting better and better. See, there's a presence on the inside that is always with you. When you go to bed at night, take that breath, connect to your heart, and think about what you're grateful for. Set an intention that you're going to have a wonderful, peaceful, blissful day. Listen, I've got so much I want to teach you, but today I want you to take away awareness erases ignorance. The source is in you, and that source is love. God is love, and you are love, and we are created in His image and in His likeness, and you are somebody. Tell yourself that. I love you so much. If I can share this video, we can't go more than 10 minutes, but you don't need that much, okay? Follow me on YouTube, Instagram, and if you want to be coached or you need this guidance and you really want to know because you don't know about the source, connect with me. Go to mindsetforfreedom.com/Dr. Pine. Connect with me. It'll be my great pleasure to show you and teach you and hold your hand so that you will know what I know. Until next time, shalom.